How do you start with that?
If you're neutral, you enjoy a game of football today, certainly. We didn't start the game well. I said that to the players, I was disappointed. I actually gave them a bit of a volley at half time, although we were 2-1 up. I didn't think we were good enough in possession of the ball, when I thought defensively we were slack and sloppy, and that gives any team away from home particularly, it gives them a lift, and we gave Peterhead a lift by making the wrong decisions at the right times, at the wrong time, and we came in at 2-1, and again we spoke about the next 10 minutes is crucial, and we let ourselves down because Ronnie McAllister's in the counter attack has scored, and then we find ourselves 3-2, and it's a different type of game then, and we're going to make decisions inside the pitch, which obviously as a manager you need to do at times like that. And we changed the shape and went to 2 strikers with Mark McGuigan and Amadou, and we get ourselves back in the game. And I thought after that we were unlucky not to win it then, because I thought there was only one team going to try and win it, and looking to win it. But I think if you're Jam, you're happy with the point, and me, I'm probably disappointed at the point because we're at home. But over the piece, it's probably a point's a fair result. And as I said to the players in there, every point's a prisoner. Every point's a prisoner in this league.
See about being disappointed with a point, I imagine the other side of that is having been behind twice to show the character to come back. That's
the pleasing thing. I mean, the 4 games I've been in charge, there's been different games. No 2 games of football's the same, and every game's had different challenges, and that was the challenge today. That's twice we were behind today in the game, and twice we've came back and showed a wee bit of character. Well, not a wee bit of character, a lot of character to get ourselves back in the game. So that's pleasing. Some people are saying in there that maybe 6, 7, 8 weeks ago the players wouldn't have managed that. They would have probably come out the other side of a defeat today. So the players deserve every credit for that.
That is, you talk about 4 games. That is 4 games unbeaten.
4 games unbeaten, and as I say, that's a great momentum. If we can keep that going, if you think every 4 games that we take, what we've taken between now and the end of the season, then we'll not be far away for getting the goal that we're looking to achieve. But in terms of me as a manager, I'm looking at overall. Happy with the point, been twice behind, but I'm not overly happy with defensively today when we've been so sound in recent weeks. So we need to analyse that, look at that, and work on it next week ahead of Brecon.
Is this the kind of battle where you learn a bit more about the squad you've got? See who digs in, who digs out?
Of course it is. I mean, the reality is we knew when we came in here, when we tried to bring 1 or 2 in, with Amadou and Michael coming in, I knew I said at the time that's all I felt we needed in this league. And I still maintain that. I still think this group of players is good enough and has got the character and the ability to get us out of this position. And that's proven because that's now 4 unbeaten. The league's not really changed today. And as I keep saying to you every week, there's still 11 games of football to play. So I'm at 33 points now, is it? And I'll say that every week until we're down to the last 3. But that's a massive amount of points. We've out of the 11 games with 6 at home. So we've still got ourselves into a really, really good position and a competitive position, and we've got to be delighted with that.
Must be a good asset to have Willie Gibson and Scott Agnew for set pieces. It's another weapon.
Of course it is. We've scored 6 goals in the last 2 home games, and again I've got to be delighted with that. And Willie Gibson and Scott Agnew are key to that. The quality they have on the ball is a big part of what we're trying to do in terms of when we've got it. But the other side of that, as you see Willie Gibson tracking back, you see Scott Agnew tracking back. So the other side of the game is just as important for the 2 players. And I think that's the side that they've showed as well as on the ball, without the ball in recent weeks, and they've helped their teammates and helped the team.
Agnew's shot that hit the post, did you think it was in?
I did. I hadn't counted, to be honest. When somebody has quality, it's him or Willie Gibson, you really are Malcolm, you want that to finish to a natural finisher, and are too faulty, and it fell for Aggie's sweet left peg, and he's hit it really well, and he's just hit the post, and that makes it 3-1. Yeah. That's probably it's a long way back for Peterhead then, but Jim will probably feel that Peterhead probably deserved a point away from home. So overall, I probably think a point's a fair result.
And another home game in Brecon at Stair Park next Saturday.
Exactly. And as I said, after these 5 games, if you can win the one after that, you draw. I always think that then makes the draw a good result. And so if we can go and look after Brecon next week and pick up 3 points, then 4 points for 2 home games suddenly becomes a good return. So we'll be going all out to make sure we work hard this week in training and hopefully pick up the 3 points next Saturday.
I said that if we weren't involved in this, I'd actually quite enjoy it. Because obviously it means a heavy pitch. It was, but both teams went for it, and some great goals scored. It was good. I mean, the frustrating thing for me is the first 2 goals we conceded are set pieces. We gave away a needless corner when Big Life Batcher have they've cleared it or passed it back, but done nothing. They conceded a corner, we lose a goal off it, and then the second one's obviously a free kick that Willie, their goalie says he should have done better. But you know, it was a good game, and I think our players showed a lot of character, because I think Stranraer's a good side, and I've said to anybody that would listen in the last few weeks, they won't be down there, and I've said that to our boys. Don't look for them to be down there at the end of the season. That's why we need to get points to get away from them, because or to stay away from them even, because they won't be there. They're a good side, and the manager's come in and made them better. He's a good guy, and he knows what he's doing.
Having said that, then, was it disappointing to lose the 3-2 lead?
I was delighted to get to 3-2, but I mean, again, it's things that you wouldn't notice. We had a free kick before they got the equaliser, and it was a poor ball played up, and then we caught with a long ball, and it's a great finish for Willie Gibson. Sometimes you just got to credit. You know, Willie Gibson scored 2 brilliant goals there, and you know, we've got a back four there, 20-year-old, 20-year-old, 21-year-old. And you know, Scott Ross is 26, the oldest player, so, and they're just playing together. So, because we've made a few changes, so it was hard for them, as far as, you know, especially the last 15-20 minutes when they're especially pushing to win it, throw the big guys up. I mean, I don't know many free kicks the referee wanted to give them, but certainly gave them plenty, and you know, we have to stand up to it, and we've done that, and just a pity we couldn't get up the park a wee bit more in the last 10 minutes, because every time we went up it looked as though we could do damage. I thought McAllister was outstanding today, and he's been like that for weeks now, and you know, and I'm pleased that we've not went down the road with nothing, because I thought it was a fantastic game. It was a good advert for the league. And
you maintained that points difference as well.
Have
the draw you've been
well,
between yourselves and Stranraer.
Aye. No, I mean, you know something, I've not even been looking at the league, because I'm horrified. We need to do better, and Faz will think that with Stranraer also, that we need to do better. But somebody's got to, at the end of the day, somebody's got to go, and it's dog eat dog, and that's why I say that honestly. I would, if I was a neutral watching that game, I would have enjoyed it, because it was, you know, 2 teams going at it.
From a manager's point of view, is it difficult to know where to start with it? 'Cause I imagine before the game, if you'd said you would get a draw, you would be quite content with that, but then you've led twice, you scored 3 away from home, but you've conceded 3. How do you balance it all up?
Well, for a positive aspect to it, we've been ahead in the last 2 games and lost. So we've then went behind and come back, went ahead, and you know, to score 3 goals away from home is good at any time. Our away records are actually decent, but you know, we need to stop conceding for set pieces. That's killing us, and that's the first 2 goals. I mean, I was even a wee bit angry that the second set piece was given, the free kick that Willie scored, because actually Willie had a good shot. It just fizzed by the post, and then the referee gave it for foul after. I'm sure he would have gave the goal up from then, you know. So anyway, that was it. But you know, happy enough.